At 81, everyone tells you that feeling tired is just part of the deal. They say your battery is simply running out of years. They tell you to take more vitamins, to nap longer, and to accept that the weight in your legs is just the gravity of a long life. They are lying to you. Last month, I was so drained I could barely walk to my garden. I felt like a ghost in my own hallways. I thought I was reaching the finish line. But then I discovered something that doctors don't put in prescriptions and your family will never admit to your face. It wasn't my heart, it wasn't my lungs, and it most certainly wasn't my age. I found the vampires hiding in my own living room, disguised as obligations and love. And if you feel exhausted today, if you wake up feeling like you've already worked a full day before you've even had your coffee, I can almost guarantee they are sitting right next to you, too. Let me tell you exactly what I found, because it saved my life, and it might just save yours. We spend billions of dollars every year on supplements, caffeine, and miracle cures trying to fix what we think is a physical breakdown. We blame the joints, the back, and the fading eyesight. But as I sit here at 81, looking back at the decades, I've realized that emotional leaks drain a human being 10 times faster than physical labor ever could. A man can work in the fields for 12 hours and sleep like a baby, waking up refreshed. But a man who spends 1 hour arguing with a manipulative child or worrying about a debt that isn't his will wake up feeling like he's been hit by a train. I looked at my phone. I looked at my front door. I looked at the people I was letting into my inner circle. And I realized my energy wasn't fading because I was old. My energy was being stolen. I'm 81 years old. I don't have time for being polite to people who are killing me slowly. I had to identify the 3 major drains that were destroying my spirit while I was busy blaming my old bones. The first drain I found was the obligation trap. For years, I thought being a good father and a good friend meant saying yes to every request. I was saying yes to people who didn't even bother to say thank you. I was solving problems for grown adults who were perfectly capable of solving them themselves, but they found it easier to dump their stress on old Walter. At this age, every time you say yes to a toxic person or a demanding relative, you are saying a direct no to your own health. I realized that the heavy feeling in my chest wasn't a heart condition. It was the weight of carrying other people's drama. I stopped answering the calls that started with a complaint and always ended with a request for money or a favor. The moment I stopped being an unpaid consultant for everyone else's chaos, I felt 20 years younger. The second drain was even more subtle. I call it living in the waiting room. I realized I was spending my days waiting for my children to call, waiting for the grandchildren to visit, waiting for the mail, waiting for the next doctor's appointment. Waiting is the most exhausting thing an elderly person can do. It creates a state of constant low-level anxiety. Your mind is always in the future, hoping for a crumb of attention, while your body sits rotting in the present. This waiting drains your life force because it robs you of your agency. You become a victim of other people's schedules. I decided to stop waiting. I started doing. I started writing. I started gardening for me. And I started this channel. I stopped being a spectator in my own life. If people want to be part of my world, they can find me while I'm busy living, not while I'm sitting by a silent telephone. The third and most dangerous drain was the noise of the past. Regret is a heavy backpack that we tend to pack tighter the older we get. I was waking up every morning carrying mistakes I made 50 years ago. I was replaying old arguments and mourning opportunities that were long gone. That mental noise takes an incredible amount of biological energy to maintain. Your brain is working overtime to solve problems that no longer exist. I had to learn to put the bag down. I had to realize that 81-year-old Walter cannot fix what 30-year-old Walter broke. By forgiving myself, I freed up an ocean of energy that I didn't even know I still had. The moment I cut these leaks, something miraculous happened. My legs started feeling lighter. The fog in my brain cleared up. I didn't need a new heart. I needed a new boundary. I needed to realize that my energy is my most precious currency, and I was giving it away to people and thoughts that didn't deserve a penny of it. If you are sitting there today feeling heavy, feeling like the world is too much, I want you to look around your life with cold, hard honesty. Is it really your age making you tired, or is it the son who only calls when he's in trouble? Is it the daughter who makes you feel guilty for existing? Is it the friend who only wants to talk about their illnesses? Is it the constant worry about a legacy that your heirs will probably spend in a week? You are being hunted for your peace, and you are being hunted for your resources. When you are drained, you are easy to control. When you are tired, you don't fight back. I'm telling you this because I want us to protect our dignity together. We are not old batteries waiting to be recycled. We are experienced, powerful human beings who deserve to use our remaining energy on things that bring us joy and peace. I am starting this new journey on this channel because I want to build a fortress for people like us. A place where we speak the truth about what it really means to grow old without letting the world bleed us dry. I'm 81, and I've never felt more alive than I do now that I've stopped letting people drain me. I need you to hear this. Your life is yours. Not your children's, not your government's, and not your past's. It belongs to you. If this message resonated with you, if you felt a spark of, yes, that's me, while I was speaking, then I invite you to subscribe to this new channel. We are building a community of people who refuse to be ignored, refuse to be manipulated, and refuse to be tired for no reason. I have a question for you, and I want you to be honest in the comments. Look at your life right now. Who or what is the biggest drain on your energy? Is it a person? Is it a memory? Is it a fear? Don't be afraid to name it. Bringing it into the light is the first step to stopping the leak. I am reading every single comment, and we are going to support each other in this. We have worked hard our whole lives. We have earned the right to have energy for ourselves. Let's stop letting the vampires in. I am Walter, I am 81, and I am just getting started. I will see you in the next message.